Hey guys, Paul here. So we were gonna do a more exciting Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel with some retro structure decks, but those didn't come in the mail because they got sent to the wrong address. Thanks, TCG player. Instead, I had to go to Walmart and buy more Yu-Gi-Oh! Power Cubes. Woo! What comes inside of these Power Cubes that cost me $20, you might ask? Well, I get a structure deck, a 50 count of sleeves, 30 cards, and 3 bonus packs. We're gonna open these up, see what nasty structure decks come inside, hopefully I don't get blue eyes, and then we'll duel and see who got the best structure deck. And then I promise that we'll actually have interesting duels coming soon. Please leave a like and a thumbs up and all that stuff to make it feel more worth my while. All right, let's duel.
All right, let's pop it open. So we got the Magic Karibo sleeves. We have our star packs. You always gotta have your Italian star packs.
They're always Italian. Oh, what's
I have a Born from Draconis, all right? And the deck is Cyber Dragon. Oh wait, this is old Cyber Dragon.
Oh my
Oh God.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, I'm probably gonna get crushed. Let's see what my singles are. So we saw the Born from Draconis, Magistus Thurgy, Signet Regression, Drytron Gamma Eltonin. It's a light machine, so... Oh, Drytron Zeta Aldeba, so that's a light machine. Goatee Cosmos, Netria Mo Cricket, Stars Align, Cross the Milky, Amazoness Augusta, Prediction Princess Biblin Mouse, Amazoness Golden Whip Master, Tiaraman Scream, Casteria Prep, Ixkeep the Goatee, Verna Sylph in Full Bloom, Gunkin Suship Uni, Zexel and Trust, Fierce Tiger Mongu. I actually really like the original card, the Tiger Wangu. Giant Ball Game, Abyss Actor Super Producer, Scale Claw Kashtira, Branded Befallen.
God, the card is so random.
It really is.
It's just anything they'll give you in here.
Realm, Guitar, I got some light machines. Dino Wrestler, Iguandraka, Magic-Key, and I can't say that. Branded in White, another Gunkin Shoe Slip Akura class, Boonjin Cadence, Boojin Candescence. Woo, okay. And then Fabled Treason. All right, those aren't gonna help. Well, maybe the light machines. All right, let's see about my Italian star packs. We do play
These are
them.
always the same.
Sometimes we play them because we know what the cards do and they're useful, but that's not often. All right, we got, that's not useful. That's the Thunder Rhinoceros Performapal. That's the Fluffle Sheep. Score Melody.
The Melodious Diva.
Yeah, that one.
Isn't the only good card in here like a Speedroid Terratop that like sometimes people will get?
Yeah, Terratop is usually the one we can go for. But I mean, you know, maybe there's something else in here. Solo, the Melodious thing. Oh yeah, I forgot Yosenju in here. They're not bad, but there's no way you're gonna get enough to play with. Oh, and this is like a little star foil Shang Cheng Magician.
Maga.
Can't use that, but Maga. This is Shooting Doji, the Super Heavy Samurai, not useful. Oh, another extra deck monster. Fiortura, I actually forget this one's name, the Melodious Monster. Oh, and a Maya Senju dieback. I guess his name is just the same in Italian. Yeah, but completely useless to me. So we're gonna get into our old school Cyber Dragon structure deck. This isn't even the latest one. All right, we got Cyber Dragon Nova, which you mostly just use to get another Cyber Dragon on board for Infinity, but Cyber Twin Dragon, Cyber Dragon Core, he's the best I'm gonna get as far as a searcher. Cyber Dragon Dry, Cyber Dragon himself, Dark Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dragon Zweid, 2 of them, Proto Cyber Dragon, boy, Cyber Valley, Cyber Larva, Cyber Phoenix, I actually like this card, but not gonna save this deck. Cyber Dragon Celber Eltonin, I like this card, but not because it's good. Armored Cyber, Satellite Ken, Solar Windjammer, Falchion, I actually like this series of cards. Reflect Bounder, this card got a retrain.
Yeah, with the Jinzo
with
stuff.
The Jinzo Joey stuff. Or not, wait.
Esperoba.
Oh, Esperoba, you're right. The Light Hexsteel Fusion, Shining Angel, Cyber Repair Plant, Evolution Blast, Super Poly, and so these cards might be the only thing that give me a chance is Super Poly, Power Bond, Limited Removal, Megamorph, just because these are kind of big cards. It just really depends on if Paul also has a kind of a lame deck. We got DDR, MST, Machine Armored Unit. This is not the kind of machine deck I would like to play it in now. Cyber Network, Hidden Technology, 3 of a Kind, Trap Stun, D-Prison, Malevolent Catastrophe, Wabaku, and Call It a Haunted. You know what? The spells and traps in this deck aren't bad. It's just that the actual archetype Kinda is. Okay.
Very fun. You excited to play Cyber Dragons? I've had to play this deck on this channel for the last like 5 years.
I actually, I don't mind it just because this version of Cyber Dragons is so simple. I can at least turn my brain off. I'll just focus on trying to beat whatever Paul's got.
If this is a Blue Eyes deck, the video ends now. I'm not even joking about that. I really might just jump out the window. Maybe I'll get like this structure deck, the weird little charmer one. My sleeves are also Karibo. Get my 30 cards, get my star packs. Why do we even? Like, why are they just consistently just Italian star packs?
I'm assuming the Italians didn't like Star Pack.
They must not have sold well. Hey, Kali Yuga actually was a pretty broken one, I remember. People would summon this thing and like you couldn't use card effects, so I got 2 of them. Legendary Fisherman III, cool.
He's a powerful monster if he could actually be summoned reasonably.
Some DD things, some much, yeah.
All the playable cards.
We're gonna leave my structure deck as a fun little secret for last. Ooh, Pendulum Fusion. Never got a Pendulum structure deck. Book of Eclipse is okay. Duelist Alliance would also be good if I got a Pendulum deck. Runic Dispelling, Senate Switch. Stairway to a Fabled This is just all over the place. Okay, I have a little Gunkin engine. Maybe if I get like 1 more Gunkin card.
2 Gunkin cards don't make an engine.
I can have a little engine. Kashtira. Oh, is this a Gunkin? Oh, it's like sort of based off the Gunkins because it's like red vinegar, but it doesn't actually do. Anyway. What's this do? Activate this card only if your opponent controls a card in the set cards column. Return all other cards in this card's column to the hand. Neither player can use the unused zones in this card's column. Okay. Infinite Antleon, Kashtira Overlap, Photon Emperor, Gigantic Thundercross. Ooh, God, that's very involved. Intimidating or Summonite. Target 3 monsters in your grave, you choose one of the 3, then your opponent chooses one of the following effects, and you apply that effect. You either special summon the chosen monster or as many of the other monsters as possible. That could be useful. Minairuka, Mental Tuner, Psychic type tuner, Galaxy Summoner, Augusta, Psychic Rover. Like some of these cards are decent in a vacuum. I ain't never heard of Blackwing's Onto the Dust. Literally my first time seeing this card ever. Underworld Ritual of Prediction, Brekkie, Bayrock, Dragonic Pendulum. All right, well this has Duel Links on the back, so maybe it's, ooh. I have not seen this structure deck in like a minute. This is the dark, what is this called? Structure deck. It's like something dragons. I remember this because this gave us Light Pulsar and Dark Flare Dragon.
Get a copy of Collapse Serpent and Wyverburst in there too.
Actually pretty exciting. Yeah, and I think it did come with those cards. I didn't expect to see this. These structure decks have impressed me today.
This is a structure deck that can't find its way off the ban list.
I mean, I think actually most of these cards, well, never mind. Black and white always get on and off the ban list. All right, Light Pulsar Dragon. So this is actually a fun one. You can special summon it by banishing a light and a dark from your grave, and you can also summon it from your grave by sending a light and dark from your hand to the grave. When it's sent from the field to the grave, you can target a level 5 or higher dark monster in your grave and summon it. This can miss timing, so that was always like a big kind of issue with this card. Dark Flare Dragon, sort of a similar thing. You can send a dark dragon from your hand and deck to the grave to target a card in either grave and banish it. It's like, okay. Eclipse Wyvern, one of the more powerful cards. It's found its way onto the ban list. Blue Eyes White Dragon.
You're playing Blue Eyes after all.
Yeah, of course I am. Red Eyes, White Stone, Black Chick. Oh wow, so they just kind of had all their little...
Boy, this deck just fell off.
Yeah, the card quality quickly declines. Axe Dragonoot was always okay. It's kind of a shittier Marauding Captain, or not Marauding Captain, Goblin Attack Force. Vice Dragon's okay. Graganeth, the Lightsworn Dragon. Prime Material was always a fun one back in the day. Dark Dragon.
Father's Day passed.
Yeah, I know, it's dead. He's here. He's a little late for Father's Day. Red Eyes, Darkness Metal Dragon. I think I should be able to play this unerrated version of it. I think that's what's in the deck.
No, you
Chaos Sorcerer.
Konami changed Time Wizard rules.
Yeah. Lord of D, Mystic Tomato, Summoner Monk, Snipe Hunter. It's like a decent little Chaos deck. Jane, Herald of Creation, Lila, Kaiba Man, Raikou. This might be a fun duel. Chaos Zone, Burst Stream, and Inferno. I hate that they were like leaning so far into this like Red Eyes and Blue Eyes shit, because these cards suck. Well, the Red Eyes one's okay. Flute of Summoning Dragon, Wingbeat of Giant Dragon, some good spells, Book of Moon, Magical Stone Excavation, it's kind of whatever. Reasoning, Monster Gate, that's pretty good. Card Trader, DDR, Charge of the Light Brigade, Dragon's Rebirth, Burst Breath, Call the Haunted, Interdimensional Matter Transporter, and Escape from the Dark Dimension. You can also play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links if you want. Honestly, gotta say, kind of surprised. This is a blast from the past. I have not, I mean, it just feels like it's been ages ago when this came out, like 2012? 11, 12? It's gonna be fun. I look forward to it. I don't think I can use any of my extra cards in it, but that's okay. All right, so we have our 2 decks that are in the same
Yep,
sleeves.
because we got the same sleeves. We always use the sleeves that come in the product. We just usually don't get the same ones.
Yeah,
It is what it
couldn't
is.
find the dice, whatever.
Roll.
4? 4.
Okay, all right. Oh.
1, 5, okay. Is this like first player draws if they
No.
go first? Okay.
We're playing with modern time travel rules.
Yeah, Konami did say we have to, didn't they? Yeah, we won't. Okay, if that's the case,
we're using new or proper interpretations of rules, erratas, and effects.
Oh no, I'm using these cards
we
as they're written in
No,
this
you're
deck.
not.
Hey,
No,
I'm
you're not.
done.
You're breaking
Nope.
the rules.
All right, you can go first anyway.
Fine. See, because you can't draw. You're making me go first.
I'm gonna need my extra card.
I need an extra card.
It's gonna be crazy if I can't summon anything on my first turn.
I'm gonna start and normal summon my Reflect Bounder. You might want to be careful about attacking this monster.
Reflect Bounder. What could a card with the word reflect and it's holding a mirror do?
I'll set 2 cards face down and pass my turn. You thought I'd start off with a Cyber Dragon? Well, you're wrong.
Draw. Oh my god. I'll normal summon Herald of Creation.
Wow.
That's 1,800 attack points, Duelist. What do you mean? Like
18 out the gate. You knew I only had 1,700.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna actually attack your monster. I'm gonna just set 1 card face down and end my turn.
Draw for turn. I'm going to normal summon Cyber Dragon Zwei, and then I'll use Zwei's effect. I can reveal a spell card in my hand, and its name becomes Cyber Dragon until the end phase. I reveal Evolution Blast.
Oh, I don't like that. That sucks. Okay.
So now my Zwei is Cyber Dragon. Now I activate Evolution Blast. Since I control a Cyber Dragon, I can target a monster you control and destroy it. But now my Cyber Dragons, they can't attack.
Wow, that was a lot of good that did me.
And now my Reflect Bounder can just swing for 1,700. All right, I'll end my turn.
I draw. I set a card face down, and I'll end my turn.
Oh, playing defense, huh?
I have to right now.
Draw! My Cyber Dragon Zwei didn't get to attack that last turn, but it can attack this turn. And I'll have you know that when it attacks a monster, it gains 300 attack during damage step. Attack!
Will you attack my Mystic Tomato, Duelist?
Aw.
When it's destroyed, I get to summon a dark monster. The Lord of Dragons.
That's the Lord of D, you mean.
All right, well, he's summoned in attack position. Unfortunately, I don't get a choice in the matter.
Then Reflect Bounder, attack! Main phase 2, I'll set 1 card face down, and I'll end my turn.
I draw. Ooh, this could help. Activate Reasoning. Declare a level. And then I'll reveal cards from the top of my deck until I reveal a monster that can be normal summoned. Anything else will get sent to the GUI.
Go ahead.
Actually, sorry, this actually says Graveyard. This is before they changed it. What's the level you declare? It really could be anything.
Yeah, your deck feels incredibly random. 8.
8? All right, so we will reveal Prime Material Dragons level 6.
Yeah, it can be summoned.
Special summon my Prime Material Dragon.
Wow.
So it's got an effect. Any effect that would inflict damage doesn't. It increases that damage instead.
What do you mean it increases that damage?
It increased my life.
Oh,
if you did burn damage, you'll you know. And if something would destroy a monster on the field, I can send the monster from hand to grave to negate the effect. Prime Material Dragon is going to attack Cyber Dragon Zwei. Your move, Duelist.
Draw! We're gonna switch my Reflect Bounder to defense position and set 1 face down, and I'll end my turn.
Draw, Duelist.
Actually, it was really important I set Reflect Bounder in defense position.
Why is that? Oh yeah, because I guess it would help me. I should have attacked that. I should have attacked it. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. I'll attack Reflect Bounder, I guess.
Goodbye, Reflect Bounder.
Ah, I should have taken those free life points.
No.
Okay, your move.
Draw for turn. I will pass.
What do you have set, Duelist? I draw.
I got that good stuff. You ain't ready for that. You
have
really
to
not.
do?
You not ready for
Enter
this.
battle, Duelist. Prime Material Dragon will attack your face down monster.
You hit Cyber Larva.
Ooh.
Yeah, when Cyber Larva is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon a Cyber Larva from my deck.
Really? Your move, Duelist.
Draw for turn. All right, well that's interesting. I don't even know if this will come in handy, but I'm gonna activate it. The Machina Armored Unit.
What's that?
So when one of my machine type monsters are destroyed, I think it's by battle. Yeah, and sent to the grave, I can special summon a machine monster of the same attribute, but less attack.
Oh, that might not be too
That's
difficult for
gonna
him.
be difficult, but not impossible.
That's true. There might be something. Not all Duelists.
Yes.
I'll take my turn and draw in. Normal summon Summoner Monk. When Summoner Monk is summoned, it gets changed to defense position. I'll use Summoner Monk's effect. I can discard a spell card to summon a level 4 monster from my deck, but it can't attack this turn. Discard Inferno Fire Blast. This has been sitting in the hand for a bit. Lila. a Lightsworn Sorceress.
Pretty solid level 4, honestly.
Activate the effect of Lila Lightsworn Sorceress. By changing it to defense position, I can destroy a spell or trap, but I can't change it until the end of my next turn, except for the card effect.
I think I forgot about that clause, and it hasn't come up in so long.
So first, I'll target this face down card.
You hit my super polymerization.
Oh, I guess that wasn't really good.
Which I realize has next to no use in this deck.
I mean, you can use your own stuff.
Yeah, because that's what you want.
Prime Material Dragon, attack Cyber Larva.
Goodbye, my Cyber Larva. I'm out of Cyber Larvas to use, so that's that.
Oh, they only give you 2.
Yeah, they only gave me 2.
End phase, Lila sends the top 3 cards of my deck to the graveyard. Eclipse Wyvern, Axe Dragonute, Whitestone of Legend.
Oh, look, you can get a blue eyes.
Okay, this has to activate his Chain Link 1. And if this card is sent to the grave, banish a level 7 or higher lighter dark monster from my deck. And then if it gets banished from the grave, I can add the monster to my hand. Alright, so I'll activate this and then this. Is it gonna banish a level 7 or higher dragon from my deck?
Oh, I forgot to use my armor unit.
Oh, you can use it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I
don't even know if I have a target for that effect, but we'll see. Oh my god.
Oh, you do?
Ness does exist. Who'd have thought?
What are you summoning?
Okay.
We're just going back in time, guys. We're
Yeah, I
letting
gotta
it
take a
summon something
step
with
back because
Machina Armored Unit.
I forgot my armored unit.
I can't attack whatever you summon anyway. I only had one thing I could attack with, so.
I'll get satellite cannon.
That can be summoned with that? What the heck does this do? All right, well anyways, with Eclipse Wyvern, I'm banishing Red Eyes Bee Dragon. And Whitestone of Legend does not have something it can search to my hand.
Dang.
It is not a target in my deck.
I know what that means.
All right, your move.
Draw for turn. Let's normal summon my Cyber Phoenix.
What's his deal? I have to.
If you target one of my machine monsters with a spell or trap effect, I can negate it. Then when it gets sent to graveyard, destroyed by battle and sent to graveyard, I draw a card. And we'll enter battle. Because your Lila only has 200 defense, Cyber Phoenix will attack.
No, Lila.
Yeah, no more milling, all right? No more of that for you.
I don't know that she was gonna get many more mills, but you know.
Then I will set one card face down and I'll end my turn.
I draw for my turn, Duelist. Okay, Duelist. Say hello to this.
Uh-oh.
Because I have 3 dark monsters in my graveyard, I can special summon the Dark Armed Dragon. I must have exactly 3 darks. Its effect lets me banish a dark monster from my grave to target a card in the field and destroy it. Dark Armed Dragon is here, Duelist.
Oh, Jesus.
I opened with him.
I'm so screwed.
I was slowly trying to work my way up to it. Activate Dark Armed Dragon's effect. I'll banish the Mystic Tomato. I'm gonna destroy this face down card.
Leave my back row alone. You destroyed my 3 of a kind.
Summoner Monk effect. I'll discard my Magical Stone Excavation and special summon a level 4. Snipe Hunter.
Oh, Lord.
It can't attack. Activate the effect of Snipe Hunter. I'll discard my Blue Eyes White Dragon and target your Machina Armored Unit. If I get a 1 or a 6, it's not destroyed. Wow.
Yay!
Fucking fuck. Okay.
Thanks, Snipe Hunter.
All right, I'm banishing another dark.
Oh, Jesus.
And destroying Machina Armored Unit. I had to go to some extra trouble for that. But it's time to enter the battle phase now, Duelist. Prime Material Dragon attacks Satellite Cannon.
All right, it is not destroyed.
Oh yeah, I can't destroy it, I forgot.
Yep.
Oh wow, that sucks. Dark Armed Dragon attacks Cyber Phoenix.
Cyber Phoenix got destroyed by battle, so I get to draw a card.
Your move, I guess.
Draw
yeah,
for turn.
Phase effects.
I'll activate Call of the Haunted, and I'm going to target to special summon my Cyber Dragon Zwei. Welcome to the field, Zwei. My Zwei is too small to deal with anything on your board, but with the help of Megamorph,
Ooh.
I'm gonna equip it to my Cyber Dragon Zwei, and so while my life points are less than yours, my Zwei's attack is doubled. I'm gonna switch my Satellite Cannon to attack position and enter battle.
Okay, so he's 1,000 attack.
Yes. My Zwei, with double its attack, is going to attack your Dark Armed Dragon. Its effect will increase it by 300, so it's 3,300. And so now my Megamorph cuts my Cyber Dragon's attack into half of its original attack, but I can then use my Satellite Cannon
To get your life points lower?
to get it lower to attack your Snipe Hunter. It can't be destroyed by a monster that's level 7 or lower, but I
that's
will take the
smart.
damage.
Okay, so you take 500?
There we go. There we go.
We're really scrapping in the trenches here. Using anything to
All right.
get
Main
these effects
phase
to work.
2, set 1 phase down, and I'll end my turn.
All right, so he goes up to 2,000 now.
Yes.
I draw Duelist. Time to kick this duel into.
Oh wait, during each of my, it says,
Oh
if this
yeah.
card attacks, the increased attack returns to 0.
Oh,
So now
okay.
it's 1,000.
So now it's 1,000, yeah.
Okay. Snipe Hunter effect. I'll discard a card and target your Cyber Dragon's Y. We're gonna roll the die. If it's a 1 or a 6, you're safe. But if not, you're destroyed. Oh my god!
escapes again.
All right, I'm going to banish this light monster, my Eclipse Wyvern.
Oh, Lord.
And a dark monster from my graveyard, the Dark Armed Dragon, and special summon Light Pulsar Dragon.
Yeah, I figured that was in your hand.
He finally decided to show up. But since Eclipse Wyvern was banished, I can get back the card that it banished, my Red Eyes Bee Dragon. And that gives me another monster to pitch. Snipe Hunter effect. Discard Red Eyes Bee Dragon, target Cyber Dragon Zwei.
Okay.
Roll the die.
It's unlikely it survives this time.
What? Is this thing rigged? It's rigged.
You got more cards you want to pitch?
Snipe Hunter, pitch Jane. Target Cyber Dragon Zwei.
Okay.
3.
There we go.
He's destroyed. Now that that's out of the way, it's time to start clearing this board. I enter battle phase.
Yes.
Snipe Hunter attacks Satellite Cannon. It's the only monster that can, wait,
Nope.
what is it that it can't be destroyed by?
Level 7 or lower.
7 or lower.
Yeah. So I'll take
for
the
some
damage,
reason, I
but I'm
thought
not
that was
destroyed.
higher. Okay. Well, 500. Prime Material Dragon will attack your face down.
You hit Shining Angel.
Oh boy.
I can special summon a light 1500 or less attack monster. Like your tomato, but
I wasted way too much trying to get rid of the card.
it'll be Cyber Valley.
Well, I'm gonna attack it with Light Pulsar.
All right, well, Cyber Valley can activate its effect when it's targeted by an attack. I can banish it, draw a card, and then end the battle phase.
Yeah. Your move. I don't
Draw
have too many
for turn.
traps in here. You can tell. So,
Let's normal summon Cyber Dragon Zwei.
you have way too many of those.
It's 2.
I mean, actually, you did some of them back, so.
My Cyber Dragon Zwei will attack your Snipe Hunter. It gains 300 during damage step. I go to main phase 2 and switch my cannon to defense position. I'll pass there.
So he goes up to 2,000.
Yep.
Shouldn't be relevant, but yeah. Just keeping track.
Satellite Cannon's been more relevant than anyone expected.
I'll banish my Prime Material Dragon.
Oh, Lord.
To special summon my Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
Where is he finding these cards?
I can activate his effect to summon a dragon from my hand or grave once per turn.
Sure, you got plenty.
Special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I am so doomed.
My Blue Eyes can actually destroy your monster, and so can my Red Eyes.
Yeah.
Red Eyes Darkness Metal attacks Satellite Cannon. And next, I'll attack with Light Pulsar Dragon on your Cyber Dragon Zwei.
Gotta take 1,000.
Finally, Blue Eyes attack for 3. I should have just switched this to attack mode. For 3,000 damage. I flip Escape from the Dark Dimension.
Oh, okay, good, it's over.
To summon a dark monster that's banished. It's my, I guess it's
Mystic
good.
Tomato.
My Lord of D.
Wow, even the weaker one.
Attack you to finish this game.
That will do it.
All right, Duelist, who's going first?
You can go first, and I hope you brick.
Thanks, Duelist. Good luck to you too. This hand is a hand. Activate Reasoning. Call a level.
You have a lot of 4s, so we'll call 4.
Book of Moon. Inferno, Fire Blast. Wing Beat. Raikou. Well,
All right, you get a
sucks.
Raikou. Hey, face up.
Tribute.
There you go. See, you had a free monster.
Tribute my Raikou for Graganeth, the Lightsworn Dragon.
Hey, and you upgraded in Lightsworns.
Set a monster. He gains 300 attack and defense for each Lightsworn and a different name in my grave, so he's 2,300 right now, which really is not great. But he does do piercing damage, and then I'll go to my end phase where I'll send the top 3 cards of my deck, Axe Dragonoot, Red Eyes Bee Chick, and Lord of D to the graveyard. That's all.
Draw for turn. I'll normal summon Reflect Bounder.
Oh, it's familiar.
Let's set 2 cards face down.
Not my Reflect Bounder. If
And
he attacks,
I'll
they're
pass.
both doomed. Draw for turn. Well, this is not the best situation. Activate Magical Stone Excavation.
Wow.
I'll discard 2 cards to get a spell from my grave back to my hand. I'm getting Reasoning. Activate Reasoning. Call a level.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and call 7.
Eclipse Wyvern.
Should have called 4. Actually, it's fine if he's on. He's
He
better
just
on the
gets
field,
summoned,
actually.
So, I guess I'll summon him in attack mode. Now, activate my face down card. Call the Haunted. To summon, I don't know why I had them looking like they were banished. Summon back my Prime Material, and I won't make the same mistake as last duel. Prime Material Dragon attacks Reflect Bounder.
Dimensional Prison.
Oh my god.
Banish it. You're gonna get burned. I'm sorry, you're getting burned.
Eclipse Wyvern then, I guess, will... Yeah, I'll attack with Eclipse Wyvern.
All right, Reflect Bounder will deal the
Gonna
16
deal
to you
16.
and then destroy itself.
And then he just died from the battle, and I'll also take 100.
Then after damage calculation, Reflect Bounder.
Sure, do I actually take 100?
He does it after damage calc.
Wait, before damage calculation. If it's being attacked,
destroys
it's
himself
inflict damage,
after.
and then after. Okay, so I do take 100 as well. Okay, well, Eclipse Wyvern is going to use its effect to banish level 7 or higher light or dark monster from my deck. My red MD. Graganith attack for 2,300.
I'll take it.
Your move.
Draw for turn. I will normal summon my Cyber Dragon Dry. On normal summon, I can make all my Cyber Dragons level 5, but I can't special summon anything other than machine monsters this turn. Next, I'll activate Cyber Network. I have to destroy this card on the 3rd standby phase after activation. I have no idea why. Once per turn, if Cyber Dragon is on the field, and I believe your name is treated as Cyber Dragon. Yep. I can banish 1 light machine monster from my deck. And then when this card is sent from field to graveyard, I can special summon as many of my banished light monsters. But
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna happen. Anyway, we're banishing a
I
light
mean, it
monster.
will happen in 3 turns, I guess, right?
That's true. I guess it kind of has to happen in 3 turns.
So it's like a guarantee unless you can get one sooner.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and banish this Cyber Dragon. I'll activate Different Dimension Reincarnation. I have to discard a card, my Zwei, to target my Cyber Dragon and special summon it. And now we overlay Cyber Dragon Nova. Nova effect. I can target a Cyber Dragon monster in my graveyard and special summon it. I have a target engraved, so I'm gonna detach my Cyber Dragon and now target my Cyber Dragon and special summon it. But as you know, I'll use the effect of my Cyber Dragon Nova, banishing my Cyber Dragon so it can gain 2,100 attack, and I'll go to battle and attack you for 4,200, or with 4,200.
And Graganith is at, just to make sure, 23, because I have 1 Light Thorn, so I'll take 1,900 damage, and he's destroyed.
All right, and I will end my turn.
I draw. I pass.
Then I will draw for turn. I'll activate my Cyber Repair Plant.
Oh, yeah.
I have to have a Cyber Dragon engraved. I do in my Zwei. So now I can activate one of its effects. I can add a light machine monster from deck to hand. Cyber Dragon Zwei.
The fact that you haven't searched our core. is
Oh
wild.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. I'm losing.
I
But
forget. That's true. That's true. You're pretty far back at this point.
yeah, but 4,400, I drew a Kaiba man. So, you know, I mean, actually, you know what? Here, I set a card. Yeah, it's set. There's something set.
Okay.
It's a mystery. There's
Normal
something what
summon
it is.
Zwei. And then I'll activate my Cyber Network because I now have a Cyber Dragon on field. I can banish a light machine monster from my deck.
This card was set, guys. I definitely set this monster. It makes a difference.
It was there the whole time. Effective Cyber Dragon Nova. Detach Dry and special summon. Actually, I guess I'll just summon Dry. Now we have all the Cyber Dragons. Dry, attack.
Kaiba man.
Bye,
is
Kaiba.
destroyed.
Zwei, attack.
Well, you don't have enough to kill me.
But Nova can use this effect to banish my Zwei.
You now have enough to
And
kill
now it
me.
gains 21.
No.
4,200.
Oh, this deck failed me. Well, this deck didn't actually fail me. It was your freaking deep prison. All right, so I'm gonna let you take the first move.
Fine. You know what you're gonna love?
What am I gonna love, Duelist?
My Reflect Bounder.
Why does that keep
Every
going up?
opening hand.
What if I get a prime material out somehow? Oh, I'll get those life points at some point in this match.
Even if you do, I have my Machina Armored unit.
Oh my god.
So, all right, I'll pass there.
I draw. Normal summon my Snipe Hunter. Activate Snipe Hunter, pitch White Stone of Legend.
Snipe's not gonna do you wrong.
1 or 6 and you're safe.
You're gonna hit it.
4. Oh, by the way, the card I'm hitting is Reflect Bounder. White Stone activate, get me a dead blue eye. Oh, that's right there. 15 with Snipe Hunter.
Gotta take it.
Set 2 cards face down. Your move.
Draw for turn. Set a card face down and pass.
I draw. All right, Snipe Hunter, I'm gonna activate your effect. Pitch the Flute of Summoning Dragon to
He has
target
so many dead cards.
this face down card. 1 or 6 and you're safe. 3. Say goodbye to your monster.
Goodbye, Armored Cybern.
Enter battle and attack you for 1,500.
Why would they just give you such a just high value normal
Your
summon?
move. High values
Draw.
reaching when you saw how many 1s and 6s I
No
rolled.
cards in my deck. Just summon and immediately just
I mean, you got dry. Attack it. Attack it.
Let's normal summon Cyber Dragon Zwei. I didn't have Dry, I had Zwei.
whichever one. Which one's this
Can you
one?
even count in German?
Oh, that's not the one I meant.
All
Do
right.
your worst.
I'm activating my Cyber Repair Plant so I control Cyber Dragon. I can add, oh, wait a minute. His name's not treated as Cyber Dragon on the field unless I reveal a spell. I'm gonna use this effect to reveal a spell, my Cyber Repair Plant.
Okay.
So now it can be Cyber Dragon. And now I activate my Cyber Repair Plant to add a light machine monster from deck to hand.
That's fine.
I'll get the Cyber Dragon core. I think that's like
I mean, that's
correct
definitely a
thing to
good one.
get. Zwei attacks your Snipe Hunter.
I'll activate this interdimensional matter transporter.
Lame.
I target Snipe Hunter and banish it until the end phase.
So
still
Zwei
attack, though.
will attack you directly for 15. I will pass there.
Snipe Hunter's back.
Boy, do I hate that little guy.
Draw. Effective Snipe Hunter. Pitch Blue Eyes. Target Zwei. 2. Say goodbye to Zwei.
Goodbye, Zwei.
Enter battle phase.
I've been smacked so many times by Snipe
15
Hunter.
with Snipe Hunter. He's gonna carry me to victory in this fight.
I think he will.
Your
It feels
move.
like that's where this is headed. Draw for turn. I'll normal summon my Cyber Dragon Core and activate the effect to add a Cyber Spell or Trap from deck to hand.
That's fine.
All right, we're gonna get Cyber Network. Then we're gonna set 3 cards face down, and I'll pass.
I draw. Snipe Hunter.
Standby phase.
Okay.
Activate Cyber Network. So because I have a Cyber Dragon, I can banish a Light Machine monster. Get Cyber Dragon.
All right, well, we're gonna get to the main phase, assuming we're there. I'm gonna use Snipe Hunter's effect, and we'll not detach, but discard my Red Eyes, and finally actually just target the Machine Armored unit. 3. Snipe Hunter attacks Cyber Dragon Core.
Goodbye,
It's got
Core.
15 to your 4. And it's your move. Duelist.
Draw for turn. I'll use the effect of my Cyber Dragon Core. Since you control a monster and I don't, I can banish it from my graveyard and special summon a Cyber Dragon from my deck.
Yeah,
Cyber
because of course it's Cyber
Dragon.
Dragon.
That kind of has to be
Forget that
Cyber
part.
Dragon. That's him. Next, I'll use my Cyber Network to banish a Cyber Dragon. Let me get some of these big guys out of here.
Get a few bricks out.
I like Cyber Dinosaur. Let's get him out of there. Next, I'll normal summon Cyber Dragon Dry.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and use Dry's effect on normal summon. It can now, it makes himself level 5. All my Cyber Dragons are really. And we'll overlay. Nova! Nova effect. We'll detach my Cyber Dragon.
Do you
and
have a
special-
Cyber Dragon?
Yes, actually.
You do?
We have a Zwei.
I don't like that. Okay.
So we get our Cyber Dragon to the field. Cyber Dragon, attack Snipe Hunter. And then Nova, yeah, I can't get game, so we'll go ahead and attack for 21. Pass.
I draw a duelist. All right, you ready for that?
Standby phase. I'll use my Cyber Network's effect.
You gotta like quickly get that thing in there in those standby phases.
You know, you just gotta fit that in where you can. Satellite Cannon.
All right, I'm summoning my Dark Flare Dragon, banishing a light and a dark monster, the White Stone of Legend, and my Snipe Hunter from my GY. Once per turn, I can send a dragon monster from my hand and a dragon monster from my deck to the graveyard as a cost, and target a card in either GY and banish it. I'll send Red Eyes Darkness Metal and Eclipse Wyvern. And the card I'm targeting, I don't know, Zwei. Is that a good idea? Is it all gonna get summoned back next turn?
But it does, remember, I can't conduct my battle phase the turn I use
Sure, I'm
this
just gonna use
effect.
Zwei. Zwei is banished too. Okay, Eclipse Wyvern's effect. Since it was sent to the graveyard, I'll banish a level 7 or higher lighter dark dragon from my deck, like this, my Dark Armed Dragon. So if this ever gets banished, I can add that to my hand. I banish this light monster and this dark monster. Red Eyes Bee Dragon and Eclipse Wyvern to special summon my light Pulsar Dragon. Eclipse Wyvern effect, give me back my Dark Armed Dragon. All right, well, Dark Flare Dragon's gonna attack Cyber Dragon.
I use Nova's effect to banish my Cyber Dragon. It'll be boosted for the turn.
It's your move.
End phase!
Okay.
I activate Mystical Space Typhoon, targeting my network.
Oh!
I'm gonna destroy it.
Rude duelist.
So Network's effect, because it got just sent to the graveyard, I can special summon as many of my light machine monsters as possible.
Oh my god.
If I do have to draw spell and traps I control.
No, there's too many.
No space for one
You
more.
have to skip your battle phase, but since you're doing it in the end phase, it's fine.
Yep. All right, I summon Cyber Dragon, Dinosaur, Cyber Dragon, and Zwei during your end phase.
There's nothing I can do about that.
All right, then I'll draw for turn. On the bright side,
Oh, is all your spells and traps destroyed?
oh yeah, this is the
What was that?
Light
Okay,
of
that
Redemption.
doesn't matter. Light of Redemption.
I should have used it, but I forgot I was gonna destroy all my spell and traps. Cyber Dinosaur will attack Dark Flare Dragon.
Nothing I can do about it.
Cyber Dragon Nova will attack your Light Pulsar Dragon.
Yeah.
And in damage calculation, I'll use the effect. Oh, I should have used your effect to make you a Cyber Dragon. Oh, I couldn't use it anyway. All right, we're gonna banish the Cyber Dragon, so we'll go up to 4,200.
I'm destroyed and take 17. But I can use my Light Pulsar's effect. When it's sent from the field to the graveyard, I can special summon a level 5 or higher Dark Dragon. Say hello to Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
I will set one card face down, and I will end my turn.
I draw a duelist. Oh my god, this sucks. Activate different dimension reincarnation.
Oh my god.
Discard my Red Eyes Beach Chick to
Oh, this
summon
is
a
bad.
banished monster. Red Eyes Beat Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's effect. Summon out Light Pulsar. I attack with Red Eyes on Zwei. Light Pulsar is attacking Cyber Dragon.
Now I'll activate Cybernetic Hidden Technology.
I've never heard of this card. Maybe, I
Probably
don't
the
know.
first
What's
time
it
you've ever
do?
seen it activated. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, I can send to the graveyard one Cyber Dragon I control or a fusion monster that lists it, and then destroy the attack target, or the attacking monster. So I'll destroy your Light Pulsar.
Okay, well I guess I can use this effect. My Light Pulsar can bring back a level 5 or higher Dark Dragon. Like Dark Flare Dragon. Darkness Metal attack Cyber Dinosaur for 28. Dark Flare attack Nova. Back to you.
Draw for turn. I'll set a card face down and end my turn.
I draw. Red Eyes summon back my Light Pulsar. And now we attack.
I think it's annoying your monsters get
Dark
to do things.
Flare attack his face down.
You hit Cyber Larva.
Oh my
Effective
god.
Cyber Larva summons a Cyber Larva.
Well, my Red Eyes is gonna attack it.
All right, you destroyed Cyber Larva. I'm out of Cyber Larva.
And now, Light Pulsar attack.
All right, I take no damage.
What? Why not?
Because Cyber Larva says that if this face-up card is targeted for an attack, I take no battle damage for the rest of the turn.
You're moved to us.
Draw for turn. Where are these top decks? Jesus.
It's like Overload Fusion just kills
No,
me.
I keep getting these. I scoop.
Okay.
I lose.
Good game, well played, Duelist. I won.
Wasn't my deck newer?
Yeah, it was
I
just,
thought
it's
your
supposed
deck
to be
is just-
broken.
your deck's filled with monsters that like actively do things and like replace themselves and get you new bodies.
They have to work. So basically, I realized how this deck goes. I have to take some time to build up a grave, but once I do, I can start to do stuff.
Oh well, that's the
Well
game.
played. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It was so much fun to play with these random weird old structure decks that Walmart gave
Well,
us.
I mean, it was a better matchup than the last time we did this.
Actually, I enjoyed this more.
Yeah,
I
like-
hate
like
having to play with blue eyes.
2010 Blue Eyes. Because Paul, I think you're selling it short. Whenever you say I hate playing with Blue Eyes, you're not making it clear to the people who didn't see that video.
That's true.
That was the 2010 Blue Eyes deck.
Yeah, the old one, whichever year it came out.
Is it not 10?
I think it's 13.
Oh, is it 13?
Yeah, I guess
It
it's
feels
not.
way worse than a
It
13
feels it's very
deck.
old and bad. It feels worse than whatever this deck is.
Yes.
This deck is like
Yes.
older, but anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is another random Walmart duel, but the reason we had to do this is because the other fun structure decks that were supposed to come in the mail didn't come in.
But that means we can just do those next time. So,
Yeah,
not
be on the
so
lookout
bad.
for that. We've got lots of fun power cube and structure deck duels if you liked this one. In fact, we'll have one hovering right here.
And this one won't be so random.
Bye, pass turn.